It's a symbol that has been pulled down, but the residual effects of the harm continue.
Following the Defund the Police protest in Montreal Saturday, mass protesters toppled, beheaded, and defaced the John A. Macdonald statue at Place du Canada in downtown Montreal. On Sunday, this is all that remained, an empty space and the broken statue removed from the ground.
Totally understandable why people brought it down. I mean, the man had a deplorable history against Indigenous people, people of color. Like, he was really not a hero.
The statue, erected in 1895 of one of the founding members of the Canadian Confederation, has long been the target of vandalism. It was decapitated in 1992 and has been repeatedly defaced in the last few years. But on Saturday, it was unbolted and ripped from its pedestal.
This guy has become increasingly controversial over the last couple of decades as people have become more critical of the history behind the founding of Canada. The First Nations people were forced onto reserves when they were nomadic people. Their food supplies were held back. They were humiliated.
The first Prime Minister of Canada was responsible for Métis leader Louis Riel's death and implementing the Chinese head tax. He also implemented the residential school system, which saw 150,000 Indigenous children forcibly removed from their homes and placed into state-run boarding schools, scrubbed of their culture and language.
And I'm still generationally impacted by residential school. And so is my mother. Didn't help her one bit.
3 months ago, a petition was launched to remove the statue, garnering over 40,000 signatures. Montreal Mayor Valérie Plante had said she wouldn't remove the statue, but perhaps contextualize it with a plaque. On Saturday, she tweeted to denounce the act of vandalism, saying she understood the motivations behind it, but would have preferred a peaceful resolution.
Removing or not a statue isn't going to change things. I just think it's sad that we come to this.
If you are not agree with something, probably it's another way to express the way how you feel.
Montreal police are investigating the act with no arrests made yet. Quebec Premier François Legault tweeted Saturday, "We must fight racism, but destroying parts of our history is not the solution." He wants the statue restored. A statement from the group Macdonald Must Fall said, "We insist that the statue not be put back up, but rather put in a museum or archive with proper historical context. If it is put back up, it will undoubtedly come back down." Mayor Plante says the city will take time to analyze the next steps to be taken with its heritage experts.
You're giving too much power to metal than you are to a group of people that were here before you and that welcomed you.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.